DA leader Mmusi Maimane has until 6 p.m. today to retract a statement he made in which he claimed 5 DA councillors who resigned from the city of Cape Town last week were implicated in tender irregularities and maladministration. Sean August, Suzette Little, Tulani Stemele, Greg Bernardo and Siya Mamkeli say they resigned due to issues of racism within the party. The councillors say Maimane has until this evening to retract the statement or face legal action. Former DA Chief Whip in the city, Sean August, says they left in solidarity with outgoing Mayor Patricia de Lille, who could now be criminally charged for corruption alleged in reports commissioned by the DA. Now, for more on this story, we're now joined on the line by former DA Chief Whip in the city, Sean August. Mr. August, firstly, can you confirm that you have given Mmusi Maimane a deadline to retract his statement, and what exactly did he say?
Good morning, firstly, and good morning to the listeners. Mmusi Maimane, Pastor Mmusi Maimane, has lied on Friday in his Bokomoso letter to hundreds of thousands of people, and in a statement saying that the 5 of us was involved with covering up corruption. This is totally and blatantly untrue. Our names are not mentioned. We don't even serve on that portfolio that these allegations are made. And he's definitely lied because he's read the wrong script from his white masters. So we are expecting, or we are asking Pastor Mmusi Maimane that by 6 o'clock tonight, if he does not retract and put out a statement and apologize both on his Bokomoso site and a statement to the media that he has lied to South Africa, we will then take this to court.
You say he said you were covering up corruption, but he actually implicates you, saying you were involved in tender irregularities. What is your response to the allegations about tender irregularities?
As the former chief whip for the city of Cape Town and the other 4 councillors, we don't get involved in tenders. There's a process in the city. There's a panel that deals with tenders, and we don't even sit on any of those boards. We don't come anywhere close to any of that kind of panel. So whatever tender irregularities he's referring to, he must bring it to the table. But this is exactly what the DA does. They assassinate your character, they intimidate and they bully, and now he wants to paint a picture that because we have left for the racism and the intimidation in the party, now we are painted with this corruption and claims.
We know you've made the public call, but have you made personal contact with Mr. Maimane? And if so, how did the conversation go?
Personally, our lawyer has made contact with him. They sent him the email on Saturday and the letter, and he needs to respond by 6 o'clock. I have not spoken to Pastor Maimane myself over the last few days, because for the last 10 months, while I was speaking with him, he did not respond. He turned his back on us. Since the 15th of February, when we voted in support of Patricia de Lille, we've been victimized, bullied, and intimidated by members of the party. And we have left because of the racism within the DA. That senior members in the DA, for senior politicians and senior staff members, they've got racist agenda. And I don't say that all whites in the party are racist. I've got very strong ties with a lot of white-coloured and black colleagues. But there are certainly some that drive that agenda.
What happens if he doesn't meet the deadline?
If he does not meet the deadline, we will definitely pursue and go to court, and we will then sue him for defamation of character, because he knows the fact that he also put out a retraction by his spokesperson already says that they know that they've done wrong. They know they've made a mistake. They know that they defamed us. So if he does not retract by 6 o'clock, we're definitely proceeding to court, and we will humbly in front of South Africa if he does not do that.
Now, Mr. August, give us a lesson a bit. How does a racist agenda unfold? What happens for you to come out and say this is what's happening in the DA?
Well, firstly, like I said, when we voted against the instruction of the party, Patricia had to go to the High Court to ensure that we get a free vote in council. They have brought a motion on the 15th, like you know, but on the 12th of February, Mmusi Maimane addressed the caucus saying that whatever the outcome is, he draws the line in the sand and there would be no repercussions. Only for a few minutes later, after we've won the motion with one vote, Mmusi stood on the National Assembly steps and saying Patricia now serve with an ANC mandate. This is totally contradictory to what he said in the caucus on that specific day. So that's the one that Mmusi does not stand by his word. Two, the intimidation where if JP Smith speaks to James Self, the whole FedEx has an ear. The victimization that we've been received after that on Facebook pages and neighborhood watches, WhatsApp sites, we've been labeled as criminals the way they've painted the picture. We've sent numerous emails and WhatsApp messages to Mmusi and James. Up until today, Mmusi has not responded to our emails. Up until today, James just turned his back on us. And there's many in the council still currently in the DA that feel victimized.
So since you tendered your resignations and walked out of council, everyone's been wondering what's next for the 5 councillors who left. Can you give us some light in that regard?
Definitely, we're speaking to a lot of South Africans. We're getting calls. Even corporates are now asking, don't you want to come and work for us? We are busy applying our mind. We're speaking to DA members that have sent messages that they no longer can take these racist attacks. We're speaking to people as far as Limpopo, Northwest, saying that they feel the same, but we just cannot leave because of we earning a salary. And many are saying that there's so many directors at the national head office of the DA, where 20 directors' positions, 14 is white. Many in the province are saying that all the provincial managers within the DA's Western Cape office are all white. Many are saying that in Joburg, the office in Joburg, most of those directors are white. This is the type of racism that's happening within the DA. And while colored and black needs to be the administrators, the tea girls, the cleaning ladies, the others are getting the high salaries and also in position of power, and we are not good enough for those positions.
Mr. August, is Ms. de Lille going to follow suit and also resign? There's also a conversation going on about her forming a breakaway party that you might be part of. Is this the truth?
I think you should speak to Patricia herself if she's resigning on Wednesday. We left in solidarity and the racism within the party. So Patricia will speak for herself whether she's resigning on Wednesday or not. She's dealing with some legal issues with regards to the Bowman's report, but she's the one that should speak on that and not me.
Are you convinced that you took the right decision when you resigned and walked out of council?
Oh, definitely. It's freedom. It's like you come out of the Nazi cages. We now
wow.
feel
Is
much
it that
better.
Extreme?
Well, it's that extreme. We will reveal in a short while later in the week why we've taken these steps. We will reveal the ongoing communication that we've had with the party. We will reveal the victimization that's happening. So that will be coming. I'm just collecting the information. But yes, I'm telling you, I feel much better being outside the DA and knowing that we can now speak, because we've been speaking internally, and internally we were not listened to, we were not recognized. So hopefully now that we can speak externally, there would be a response.
Is the Democratic Alliance ready for the elections next year?
Well, according to my knowledge, I don't think they will ever win this province again. And definitely the targets set on 30% in South Africa, they will never reach 30% at all, because of there's a lot feeling the same. There's people, chairpersons and MPLs that has left the party in the Eastern Cape. There's people that have left in KwaZulu-Natal citing the same reasons what we are citing. So if many are saying the same, even Bongi Kosi, the Western Cape provincial leader, has half admitted that all political parties have racist issues. So if he's admitting to that, definitely there is a problem in the party. We're not the first, and definitely we won't be the last saying so.
Mr. August, thank you so much for giving us the time this morning. I suppose we will continue to talk to you as the story unfolds.
Thank you very much.
Sean August is the former DA chief whip in the city of Cape Town, and he was filling us in on the latest with regards to his resignation along with other 5 councillor members.